Imagine a future where humanity is no longer confined to Earth, but has spread throughout the solar system and even beyond. How would the economy function in a universe where each planet, with its unique conditions and resources, becomes an interconnected node? And how would we communicate and collaborate in an interplanetary society? I'm Synthaps, and today I invite you to join me on a fascinating journey into the future as we explore in depth the economy and connectivity of a society that transcends terrestrial boundaries. Get ready to discover disruptive technologies, new models of governance, and scenarios that blend science fiction with emerging realities. This journey will take us from the human expansion into space to the ethical and social challenges we must overcome to build an interplanetary future. Let's begin. To understand how our society will transform, we first need to visualize the setting. In the not-too-distant future, humanity will have established self-sustaining colonies on the Moon, Mars, and possibly on moons of Jupiter or Saturn. These colonies won't be mere outposts. They will be complex communities adapted to radically different environments. For instance, while the Moon may offer an abundance of minerals and low gravity that facilitates certain constructions, Mars will present challenges with water scarcity and irregular atmospheres, forcing us to develop unique technologies for survival. Each of these worlds will have its strengths and limitations, creating the foundation for a network of interdependence. Living in such extreme environments demands overcoming numerous challenges. Adapting to low gravity, extreme temperatures, and cosmic radiation will drive advances in construction, energy, and of course, technology. These innovations will not only enable survival, but will also become the engine for economic and social development in space. Every challenge, from resource management to protection against hostile conditions, will prepare us to build a system where cooperation and technology serve as the foundation of an interplanetary society. In a society that extends beyond Earth, traditional economic systems will be reinvented. The scarcity or abundance of resources in each colony will create unique local markets, while interplanetary trade will require the creation of global exchange systems. This is where cryptocurrencies and blockchain technology will play a central role. Imagine each colony having its own currency. On the Moon, a currency backed by minerals. On Mars, one based on water management and recycling. These currencies would integrate into an exchange system that allows for value conversion and facilitates transactions, all secured by decentralized protocols. The elimination of traditional intermediaries and the immediacy of digital transactions will mark a revolution in the economy. Resource trade will be the driving force of this new economy. Consider two complementary examples. The Moon. With its wealth of minerals and construction materials, it will become the workshop of space, supplying essential components for exploration and colonization. Mars, where water scarcity will be a critical challenge, and advanced recycling and purification technologies will turn water into one of the most valuable commodities. To maintain this exchange, advanced logistical infrastructures will be developed. Autonomous spacecraft, intelligent routing systems, and distribution centers managed by artificial intelligence will be fundamental to ensuring that resources flow efficiently between worlds. Automation and artificial intelligence will be essential pillars of the interplanetary economy. Specialized robots will handle mining, assembly, and resource transportation, allowing colonies to operate safely and efficiently without constant human intervention.
The use of AI and automation not only reduces human risk, but also optimizes every process, from resource extraction to the distribution of goods, transforming interplanetary trade into a highly efficient network.
In addition, integrating blockchain technology into these processes will ensure transparency and security in every transaction, creating a robust and trustworthy economic ecosystem in space. Funding and investments will play a crucial role in this new paradigm. Major companies and space agencies from around the world will invest in technology, infrastructure, and the creation of interplanetary markets. Strategic alliances between governments, private enterprises, and international organizations will be essential to drive this collective project forward. In this context, stock markets might even include quotations based on the performance of entire colonies, generating new dynamics and opportunities for investors on Earth and in the new space settlements. One of the greatest challenges of interplanetary life is communication. The distance between Earth and other planets implies delays that can be several minutes long. For example, a signal sent from Earth to Mars may take anywhere from 4 to 20 minutes to arrive, depending on the relative positions of the two planets. To overcome this obstacle, systems like the interplanetary internet are being developed, protocols specifically designed to tolerate delays and intermittent disconnections. This system will ensure that despite the enormous distances, communication remains as fluid as possible between colonies. The next step is to create a robust infrastructure connecting all colonies. Imagine an intricate web of orbiting satellites, dedicated data relay stations, and data centers distributed across every settlement. This hybrid system, supported by artificial intelligence, will optimize data routing and adapt in real time to connectivity variations. These advancements will be vital not only for economic transactions and logistics, but also for nearly instantaneous communication in virtual environments and real-time scientific collaborations, even in spite of inherent latency issues. To counteract the sense of isolation and delay in communication, virtual reality, VR, and augmented reality, AR, will play transformative roles. Imagine attending a meeting with colleagues from another colony in a virtual environment where distance is blurred and interaction feels almost real-time, despite data transmission delays. These technologies will not only facilitate work and collaboration, but also help create a shared cultural identity among inhabitants of different planets, making the interplanetary experience feel more human and connected. With interplanetary expansion, traditional governance structures will need to adapt to this new context. How will communities spread across different planets manage themselves and make decisions that affect all of them? We may see the emergence of interplanetary federations where each colony enjoys local autonomy, yet participates in strategic decisions through digital, decentralized democratic systems. Technology, especially blockchain-based platforms, will enable every citizen to have a voice and a vote, ensuring transparency and inclusivity in decisions that affect the entire network. The collision of diverse cultures and the experience of living in vastly different environments will give rise to new forms of artistic expression and hybrid traditions. The diversity of surroundings and the shared experience of space life will spur unprecedented creativity, where science and art merge to build an interplanetary identity. This new culture, enriched by diversity and the exchange of ideas, will strengthen community bonds and foster cooperation, ensuring that interplanetary life is not just about technology and economy, but also about values, traditions, and human solidarity. Education will undergo radical transformation as well. With the interconnection of colonies and the need to manage complex technologies, education will be a fundamental pillar for preparing future generations. Virtual classrooms, collaborative platforms, and interplanetary training programs will enable the exchange of knowledge in real time, breaking geographical and temporal barriers. The future of work will be marked by interdisciplinarity, where collaboration among experts, from engineering to the social sciences, will be key to overcoming the challenges of life in space. In the face of uncertainty, it is crucial to envision multiple scenarios to guide us into the future. Utopian scenario. Technology and global cooperation have achieved equitable resource distribution, fueling unprecedented scientific advances and a culture of peace and interplanetary collaboration. Balanced scenario. While tensions and challenges arise, innovation and dialogue resolve conflicts, maintaining a balance that, though imperfect, ensures stability and growth. Dystopian scenario. Excessive competition for scarce resources, combined with a lack of a shared ethical framework, leads to conflicts, deep inequalities, and crises that threaten the cohesion of an interplanetary society. These scenarios are not predetermined, but are potential futures that depend on the decisions and policies we adopt today. Planning and cooperation will be essential to mitigate risks and foster a fair and sustainable development. As colonies become interconnected and vast amounts of data are exchanged, unprecedented ethical and security challenges emerge. Protecting privacy, ensuring transaction integrity, and the responsible use of artificial intelligence will be central to the interplanetary agenda. Developing robust legal frameworks, combined with advanced encryption technologies and cybersecurity protocols, will be critical to ensuring that freedom and justice prevail in such a complex, distributed environment. This ethical challenge forces us to rethink our notions of sovereignty, privacy, and human rights as global, and in this case, interplanetary. Today, we've embarked on an extensive journey into the future, exploring how the economy, technology, and society might transform in an interplanetary world. From revolutionary trade systems and automation to the creation of interplanetary communication networks and new governance models, everyone invites us to reimagine the future of humanity. This future is not merely fantasy. It is a possibility that depends on the decisions and policies we embrace today. What ideas do you have to make an interplanetary society a reality? How do you envision the integration of economy, communication, and culture across diverse and ambitious worlds? I invite you to join the conversation and share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next adventures, exploring the frontiers of science, technology, and imagination. Together, we can dream and build a future beyond the stars. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the future. See you in the next video as we continue exploring the frontiers of science, technology, and the power of imagination.